All right, peace, 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 y'all. For some of you, this is our first demo day for, this is your first experience of demo day. Welcome to the call. For some of you, I see y'all back up in here. Welcome back to the call. And the demo day is really just an overview so that you can get a realistic view of the builder, how it functions, and how it can help you in your business. And even being able to decide the decision, even how to decide, make the decision of what pricing tier is even for you. So as we get going today, I wanted to give you all just a brief walkthrough of the very beginning stages of how to function inside of the builder. And then we're going to go ahead and go over to the CEO of the BizcoBuilder. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And you all drop a 2 in the chat whenever you are able to see my screen. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Charles. So for those of you who are not familiar with, logging into the builder, of course, you will go to bizcoio.com and then go to where you would access the access tab and then click BizCo project dashboard. And this is how you will get to this page here. Once you are here, if at any point in time you are not able to get into your account or you forgot your login, or you forgot your login, you'll be able to come here and click forgot password, and that information will be sent directly over to you via email. Always be mindful that if you're waiting for any email from us directly, but just in general, that you want to check your inbox, your spam, and your promotional folders, because sometimes technology just does what it wants to do. So after you come to this login dashboard, you're going to go ahead and log in. And one of the first things that you will see is, of course, the builder. So if you have selected your template, which Sean will go over in a few moments, this will be the first screen that you see if you have. This is called the builder, and this is where you will be doing most of your functions inside of the BizcoBuilder. However, currently I'm going to go ahead and go over the dashboard, which is in the upper right hand corner. Once you click on the dashboard, you will see a couple of different options that are all also displayed when you click dashboard. So straight out from the dashboard, when you click on it, you're going to see all of your website analytics down to the most popular page in general on your website. The next tab that you're going to see is admin. So for any of you, maybe you have a VA, maybe you have a manager that's overseeing your store, or anyone in general that you would like to give access to the projects and the funnels and all the stuff on your inside of your builder. This is where you will give them that access, and they will literally be able to log in with their own login to operate inside of your builder. The other tab, which is one of the more tabs that you'll actually frequent back here, will be your billing section. This is where you will add any updates to your cart. This is where you will upgrade. This is where you will downgrade. This is also where you will make any changes to your billing in general. Now, I do want to show a screenshot because this is a trial account. So this is what it looks like when you have not committed or you have not selected a package in general. But this is a screenshot of what you will actually see on the back end of your portal if you have already selected a package. So as you can see here, you'll be able, the subscription plan that you're on will be on the left. So whether you're the funnel, growth, or the very final package, it will show here. And then you will see this button that will give you the ability to change your plan. You can also come here to where you would change if you are someone that's looking to upgrade to annual. This is where you would do that by clicking here across from the payment period, and you can change that to monthly or annual. And so that you know, once you make that change, your card will be charged automatically. So this is not a button that you want to come and play around with. Make sure that if you are making any changes, in the billing section that you are wanting to be charged at that moment in time. This is also where, and Sean will get into this later, this is also where you can increase your package for your email subscribers. So of course you get those first 500 free. And if you wanted to change your limits, this is where you would come to get those limits changed. And then of course you have your basic billing information here that goes over the last billing day and then the next billing date that you will be charged. From this section, then the next one is the affiliate referral. This is basically where you would go to access your affiliate dashboard. The BizcoBuilder does have an affiliate program, and anytime you're looking to look at your analytics, how much you've made so far on the affiliate side, this is where you will come to actually access your affiliate dashboard. And as you can see, this is the current commission rate for the affiliate program. And then lastly, this is just your account details. So your name, your email, I believe you can change your password. You can change your password here if you want to see promotional notifications, and all of these things will be found on this particular tab. So now we're going to go ahead and go back to the builder, and we're going to go over to the CEO, Sean Johnson of BizCo, so that you can see how to operate and to use the different tabs and functions inside of the builder.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'm gonna jump right in and get you guys locked into the system here. All right, and if you can see my screen, go ahead and place a one in the chat really quick for me. Awesome, awesome, I appreciate that. All right, so as we take a quick look at the BizcoBuilder, of course, the BizcoBuilder itself is just really a perfect operating system to really help automate your business online and really just help you get those real results that you're looking for. The BizcoBuilder is really the only place that you can really find where you can build those websites, funnels, and really sell products in one location. It was simple, easy to use dashboard, as you see Sister Victoria just shared with you guys in a moment. So of course, that's what we're here to look a little deeper. Now, as you guys start up any websites, the first page you're going to see is going to be the template screen. And here on the template screen, you'll find various different templates that you can start your design with. Of course, we're looking at, of course, for business, fashion, membership style. As far as your websites, you can be for consulting services, memberships, photography, anything of the such. Now, any of these templates you choose to use, any of these are completely editable to where you could change up anything that you like about the website. So I'm going to just choose one of these templates here. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. Call it a demo. All right, so as stated, the BizcoBuilder is a very easy tool to use. Everything on screen is totally drag and drop. So anything that you move around on the screen, all you have to do is simply grab it and drag it any place that you like on the screen. There's a list of tools and widgets that you can also add into your website. Of course, you're looking at headings, buttons, different icons, your booking forms, membership logins, quizzes and surveys, stores, social media widgets. There's a bunch of different tools that, again, you can simply grab, drag onto the screen, and drop and edit directly onto your screen. If there's ever a case you ever make any mistakes, you can always hit the back button or the undo button in the top right corner, or just click discard to discard everything that you might have moved around. Of course, outside of the drag and drop, a lot of things you can do is just really spacing. A lot of spacing is also easily done simply by the drag and drop feature here. So various elements on the screen can easily just be spaced away simply by dragging and dropping. There's various images also that can be changed on screen. So for example, here, this image could easily be clicked on, click edit image. Put up on the side there. And of course, you can make a bunch of different changes to the image. If you like to change out the image to a different image itself, simply click upload file, and you'll upload a different file here on your screen, here within your computer. The same thing for different areas as far as like your background. With your background, the same thing. You can hover over your background, click block. You can also add any of your images that you place on your computer. Here's your background image. Another one of the cool features I like to always talk about whenever we're talking about our headers and things like that is our ability to make shape dividers. And the shape divider is what you were looking at here down at the bottom, which is kind of like this curvature down at the bottom. And a quick way you can also change that will be also clicking over the button and choosing the different types that we have here available to you. So you can see paper, have a tilt look, a triangle look. So there's all kind of different ones. You can also change it, of course, invert it to where it looks a bit different there for you. There's a lot of different customization tools. And of course, whenever we're building any type of website, another thing that we want to make sure is that our website is actually mobile responsive. That's another big thing about BizCo is any website that you're building, everything automatically goes to mobile responsive for you. Now, of course, you can also edit your website directly from your mobile view as well. But again, the big thing about it is that you won't really necessarily have to because everything automatically shapes the way you need it to for the mobile version. Anytime you create new pages or anything like that, that's also easily be done by adding a new page here. And of course, even with the pages, you have a lot of different page templates that you also choose from. Because we know many people that actually start off in any builder, we understand that many of you guys may not be designers or anything like that. So that's why we have all these different blocks to help you get your design started. Another thing that, of course, you can edit, and this is something I want to highlight just for quick editing on a mass scale. You can change your text. You can change all your text throughout your website by changing it from a global scale. And as you can see, that changes the text here for all your headers. If you want to change any of your colors on your website, also use a global palette there. You can see the changes that it have on your color scheme inside your website. The next thing I'm going to cover here is going to be your store. And inside your store, of course, you're able to provide various different products types. And these product types, you're looking at physical, digital, service-based products, as well as membership-based products. Of course, with membership-based products, this is what you'll be using to grant individuals specific access to certain areas of your website that only paid members will actually get access to. So that's what that would actually help you create. So again, when we're talking about course content, maybe certain documents or things that you may only want accessible to paid members, that membership area allow you to do exactly that. With any of your products, of course, you're able to change any of your information from pricing, sale prices. You can set subscription products for recurring payments of any sort. And of course, have various settings how you want to get those charges, on how many payments you want to receive, so on and so forth. Down at the bottom, you're also able to track inventory. So for many of you guys that may be selling physical products that would like to keep track of what your inventory is, you can definitely have those inventory numbers input into BizCo to keep track, to actually help you with making better decisions as far as ordering or anything of the such. Also within your store, you're able to check what orders any of your customers may come through. You can manage any subscriptions that you may have, create various different discounts for any of your products or your services, completely edit your store look. And of course, when it comes to your settings, you can change different shipping settings as well as different payment providers you're able to attach. So here, of course, we can look at a few of them, which you have Stripe, Braintree, PayPal, Afterpay, Authorize.net, Klarna, and you also have options for bank transfer and also accepting payments on delivery. You also have our CRM system built in, and our CRM system means Customer Relationship Manager. And this would be an awesome tool for you guys to be able to manage your customers or your leads whenever they're actually opting into your website or purchasing any product onto your website as well. Now, of course, here you'll see a lot of different details about your customer or your client. Here you'll see a lot of things like, of course, their details that they enter in with you. So that's contact information, the last time they might have logged into your website, form submissions, orders that they might have actually made on your website, and again, also managing their subscriptions. Another window you would also be able to see here would also be the email marketing that they actually receive. So you also be able to keep track of the metrics of the messages they may receive from you. Also within BizCo, you are able to set different appointments. So for many of you guys that may have service-based businesses, whether it be consulting, maybe nail technicians, a a beautician, I should say, a barber, anything like that, this would be a great area for you to actually set different times that individuals are able to book your service. And of course, the breakdown of the different ways you can actually set these up. You can set up your meeting duration as far as how long your service may actually take. You can set your days that you're available and also exclude the days that you don't look to actually be able to provide any service. So if you plan on being on vacation a week, this would be the ideal location that you'll be wanting to enter that information to make sure everybody's aware that you won't be available for that particular week or time frame. Another great feature that's built inside of BizCo is an email marketing automation tool. And here is where you'll be able to keep communication or really build out follow-up campaigns for anything that you want to build onto your website. So anytime we're thinking about maybe a customer purchasing a product, or maybe even opting into a lead form on your website, this automation tool allows you to now keep contact with that person after that take that action on your website. So again, if they opted into a lead form, maybe you want to trigger an email campaign that maybe triggers 3 different emails that's now prompted them to return to your website to buy. Like that takes a lot of load off your hand as far as actually trying to send out individual emails or even hiring somebody that you may want to place in charge. So then again, that saves you time, money, and effort that it's going to take to actually gain that lead, recover that lead, and then bring them back to your website by just communicating with them through the email function. With all those features, we all have them all built into BizCo really again to really help build the best business, the best business operating system for you. But with that, I'm going to pass it over to my man, the marketing god, Mr. Ignacio.
Peace. Y'all give Sean some 5s in the chat. Did an amazing job showcasing our technology. When it comes to our technology, he knows it in and out, the front, back of his hand, right? And anytime that I have questions, he's the guy that I go to get stuff figured out, and he's gonna 9 times out of 10 find a solution for it. So I definitely appreciate you, Sean. What I'm gonna go into is really talking about one of the special features that we will be focusing on in trainings coming up, and that's going to be our blog feature. And you can go to BizcoBuilder.io and you can click on blog and it'll come up. These are some of our more popular blogs, blogs we really want people to see as far as being able to register for our 2-day intensive training that many of you, if not all of you, have experienced 1 day, 2 day, some of you even 3 or 4 going through both events. But the blog is a really big deal when it comes to what we teach, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to our strategy, when it comes to really positioning your hub. If you guys were on the training last night, you heard me talking about having a product distribution hub. But that's going to really start with your blog, because you're going to be able to establish credibility. You're going to be able to write different blog posts that fits different niches and talks about whatever it is. You're going to be able to give people call to actions based on whatever it is that you want them to do. For instance, after they watch this video, if they I want them to create a new account, they would simply click here and they'll be able to register and log in, create them a new account. If they already have an account, they can literally come here, log in, and go in and upgrade, like Sister Victoria was showing you guys. But this blog is going to be really key and really important for you to be able to structure your business. Anytime you go to a big website, these big blogs, you're doing research, they're going to have a blog, and they spend a lot of time making sure that their blog has good content on it, is up to date, so that when you come there, they're not focused on just selling you, buy this, go get that, purchase this, add this to your cart. It's more so of educating you yourself as a consumer. Over the past couple of years, especially in the online space, have become much more educated, right? You want to know more about the product or service before you purchase it. You want to see who's already purchase the product or purchase the service, and read reviews and see different features and read different explanations of what's going to be expected and all types of things. And that's the exact same thing that your customers and your clients are going to want to experience. And our builder really allows you to tackle all of that, and being able to set up your blog, and not just set up your blog, but being able to capture leads. Because if somebody's coming here, right, and they're watching Dr. Jake video, right, and they look over to the side, you'll see, how to create. They can register for our training. They can get access to our builder directly from there, or whatever other offers that you wanted to include in your blog. You can absolutely do that. If you have your physical product that you're selling, if you have a downloadable that you're selling along with something, it allows you to put all of it together in one place. So you're not having to duct tape different platforms together, paying $100 over here, $200 over here, $50 over here, $30 over here, just to be able to do all of what BizCo does in one place. Whether you have e-commerce, being able to write a blog and talk about different features or different benefits of your product, or be able to do demonstrations and send people to your blog, because it's less threatening to them. It's not, they don't feel like you're trying to just sell them right away. You're just offering more information. And we'll get into the paid advertising aspect, which is one of my specialties when it comes to marketing. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to leverage your blogs on a shoestring budget. I'm talking about $3 or $5 a day, being able to leverage your blogs and put that out to the market, and then be able to retarget these people with your actual offer, so that you can start bringing in conversion sales from your paid advertising. And this is going to be a big part of what it is we teach inside of our 4-day product launch incubator, that we're really going to be preparing you guys on how to launch your product. And that's a really big deal, especially right now, this time of year, because we're right 60 days or so out from Black Friday, which we know is a prime time for businesses to be able to make money in the market space, right? It's hard to compete in this space, but it's also a great opportunity to enter the space. And if you're building up until Black Friday, and you're doing the things that we're teaching while you're building your list, and you're cultivating, and you're gauging, and you're re-engaging with your list, then as you're building that and inviting people to that, when it comes time for Black Friday, you're going to be able to launch into the marketplace and hopefully see some great results. And so what we're going to be teaching inside of that incubator is key. And that'll be everybody who has access to the platform will be able to access that training. You guys are more likely, again, just come through the from scratch training. That is going to be free to anybody who wants to attend. But we do have trainings that are exclusive to our users, people who are on our technology, because we don't charge for courses, and we don't sell them, right? We offer them for free as a supplement on our platform, and we're committed to live trainings, right? The from scratch was 3-4 hours a day teaching live. We're doing our demos. This is our second demo today. We're doing live. We're going to be doing onboarding live, Super Saturdays live, where we'll be focused specifically on the technology, where Sean and myself and Dr. Jake will be going more in depth with the technology itself, how to use it, strategies that you can utilize, giving you templates that you can utilize, different strategies, how to actually set up that page. And these 3 plans right here are going to be the choices of how you access this technology, so that you can get access to the live training and those supplemental recordings, but also you'll be able to really start planning around and utilizing the blog. Now, any one of these packages will work for you as far as getting access to the live training. Sean talked about the back offices, the back office and the dashboard and different things. And these are the 3 packages in which you can access it. Now, this one right here is going to be the one that I would recommend to you, because this is where you get access to the blog. This is where you get access, and a lot of the stuff that we're going to be teaching and training on, especially in that launch, gearing you up to be ready for Black Friday, to really be in position to make money. That's going to be based on a lot about the blog. Now, the funnel, you'll be able to get you a funnel set up. You'll be able to utilize it, be able to generate leads and process payments. Absolutely. And if this is where you are, absolutely do that. But again, this is what I recommend. And if you have a lot of traffic coming to your page, maybe you have a site already and you're in a place where you're thinking about transitioning it over to our BizCo technology, because of all the different features, all the benefits, especially the live training. You may want to look at the largest package, because you're going to get 400 gigabytes of bandwidth, right? Here you see 120 gigabytes. This has to do with, you have a lot of pictures or GIFs and different things on your site, and you have a lot of traffic coming to your site. Every time that site loads for each individual person, it's going to eat into that bandwidth. So if you're just getting started, you don't need a lot of bandwidth, this is what I would recommend. right? If you're moving a little bit stronger, you got a business that's more stable and you got consistent traffic, I would look at here. But no matter which one you choose, right, you're going to get access to the live training. Now, you can do the $97 a month, the $147 a month, or the $229 a month. But if you scroll to the bottom, you see that you can actually get started on an annual subscription. Now, the annual subscription is going to, one, save you money, right? Because if you're paying month to month, right, you get a discount for committing to your business for longer, for a year. Are you going to be able to get those savings? Not only that, our technology is a tax write-off for your business. So that's another reason why we committed to not selling any more courses and teaching it live and just offering the technology, because that's a write-off. So if you're committing for a year, you're able to write this off entirely in your business, which allows you those tax credits and those tax benefits for your business. And that's one of the great things about having a business, is being able to write off different things. Not only that, if you commit to the year at the Business Growth Plus or the Business Professional, either of these two, you're going to get priority support, meaning you're going to have a separate platform that you're going to be able to communicate directly with our staff, with our support team, to be able to get things answered at a much faster rate. And also, you're gonna be more comfortable, and you're gonna be more committed. You've already told a number of people what your business is and what you're focused on and where you want to grow to. Committing to your business for a year and saving that money, as well as getting those tax write-off, is a big deal. Not to mention the additional VIP support, the priority support that you're gonna get. So again, no matter which package you choose, you get access to the live training. But also, this is where we're going to be teaching a lot. It's going to be heavy on the blog and how to utilize that in different ways, how to warm up your audience to you, how to establish credibility with your brand and your business, how to post testimonials. Like I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna jump back in and share again, because I want to share a different. There we go. This is, let me find it right quick. This is, I'm actually, the demo that we had earlier at the first one this morning, I'm actually putting up the replay for that. You can see it's very much like what Sean was talking about, being able to drag and drop, embed the videos, right? Add the text, be able to, if I want to add my store here, add products from my store, I can absolutely do that right here on my blog. So we're talking about really removing the need for even landing pages and replacing those with blogs, because your number one goal is to establish trust and credibility with your potential client or your potential customer, so that they know you are exactly who you say you are. And then from here, we can even add buttons in and be able to connect these buttons to directly to a pop-up page. I'll actually go to the blog itself, and I'll show you exactly. So you can click and they can go to another page here, or they can actually opt in. I believe it's in here. Opt in just like we have here, directly from the page. And if you're watching this video right now, because so this is a big part of what we're doing. We understand where the marketplace is. I'm able to really understand the market and things that are happening, and get you abreast of what these trends are for a strategy, so you can stay ahead of the curve in the marketplace, and your business can continue to thrive in the marketplace regardless on what's going on. And with me being in the space for years and utilizing a number of different technologies, we're able to bring something to you that really has all of those things encompassed in it in one place. Somebody was asking in the chat about booking. You can see you can absolutely book your services there, whether it's going to be virtually or as actual service for people coming to your establishment, right? Whether it's membership pages, selling digital products, shipping, all of that is included right here. And we're going to show you exactly how to utilize it the best way, how to market it the best way, and really how to grow your business the best way, utilizing the technology. The training is absolutely free as long as you're on the platform, because we know that you need the technology and you also need the training. So we have the technology and we know that it works. It's proven in a number of different industries. We have people making a couple bucks a month to people making 5 and 6 figures a month with our platform. So you want to go ahead and really think about kind of where your business is, where you are, and figure out what action you want to take to go ahead and get access so that you can get access to the recordings from this past week. So you can make sure that you get access to the onboarding calls, to the Tech Saturdays and Super Saturdays, to our product indestructible product launch. Was going to be 4 days or more of really intense showing you how to take your indestructible product and really market that. Not to mention our accelerator, where we're going to be showing you how to actually run your business and scale your business and really position you for that $1 million business, $1 million brand that you know that you can get to. And we're here to help you do that. So just make a decision on exactly which one it is you want, no matter whether you're doing the 97, the 147, the 229, you will have access to the live training. The blog being a big deal and a big part of what we're training starts here. And I encourage you to go ahead and get the annual subscription of any package you choose. Go ahead and commit to your business for a year. We're going to be here live training you every single week with some type of content. Some weeks will be every single day, and some weeks will maybe 2 or 3 days, but it will be something continuously for you to tap into. It's going to help you with your business, help you implement our training, our strategy, as well as our technology to help you grow your business to the next level. So with that being said, I'm going to actually put this link, or Sister Victoria, if you would put this link in the chat so that people can kind of start taking a look at the packages and what the offerings are. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dr. Jake Taylor.
Okay. If looking at the drag and drop and looking at the builder with this demo seemed more simple than you thought that it was, press the number 1. If getting the demo made you see that our technology was more simple than you thought it was, press the number 1. Okay. There's a question. A couple of questions that I have for you all. Press the number 2 if you've been in business for more than a year. Press the number 2 if you've been in business for more than a year. Okay. Can someone tell me what is the hardest thing about growing a business in this day and age? Can anyone tell me what is the hardest thing about growing a business in this day and age? Tracy building my list for me. Exposure. Exposure, list, support. Anyone else? Help. Anyone else? Implementation of tech and keeping up with the different styles. Nathan hit it right on the money. Sam hit it right on the money. Monique hit it right on the money. Charles hit it right on the money. Jason hit it right on the money. Exposure is absolutely critical and important. When you think about business, how it used to be prior to social media, locate where your business was located mattered. Why was that important? Why was where your business was located, why did that matter so much when it came to running a business before social media? That's right, Charles. Access. Because why? Traffic is 1000% responsible for a lot of businesses that were succeeding prior to this day and age. And the number one thing that most of us struggle at, well, top 5 thing that most of us struggle at is getting traffic. The second thing is understanding that you must integrate technology into your business, or you're going to have a hard time keeping up with the competitors that are in the market. Y'all, this is something that Ignacio's been with me over a decade, okay? This is something he's been trying to get me to embrace since he's met me, and it was technology. And it's kind of funny that we own technology and software now, because I was 1000% against technology. I was the person that was like, no, I'm gonna meet them face to face. I'm a face-to-face type of guy. I want to shake their hand. I want to be the one to give it to them. But what I realized was people want to do business, not only because of whatever value that you bring them, but because of the efficiency and ease of use of technology. That's very important. And the thing is most people that deal with technology always either have to learn on their own, or the people that use the technology, they're so far away from supporting people that they can't remember that most people don't know how to use technology. So it begins to be overwhelming. It makes you feel a certain type of way. And if anybody is overwhelmed enough, what do we quite naturally do when we're overwhelmed enough? Yeah, dude, we walk away. We give up. We say, shoot, I'm gonna try something else. Like I'm gonna try to figure out another way. And the more we do not embrace technology, the further we are actually from being able to realize and achieve our goals. Here is 100%. Technology is the 100%, the number one reason why we went from a little small financial firm in Dallas, Texas, to being all over the world. It was understanding traffic is important, and the new highways are on social media, and technology and integrating that with technology is a joint partnership that's required for your business to just be able to maintain in today's time. It's important. So what we realized was, wait a minute. It's the third thing that a couple of you all said: support and help. Those of you that's been in business for more than a year and you've had to integrate with technology, how many of you have purchased a software or technology and got no assistance from the company that created it? Charles is the only one? Okay, Sheila, Nathan, Carl, everybody. Yet you get so committed to this platform and you're paying every single month to use a technology. Not only are you not taught how to use the technology, but you're also not taught how to thrive on the technology. So then you got to go to YouTube. You got to try to find a forum just to learn how to use a technology that you're paying for, because the owners of the technology company can't give you the advice that you need in order to thrive. Can I tell you why? This is the number one differentiator with our tech versus anybody else. Because most people that build tech companies were not entrepreneurs like you and I. They built the technology and then raised the money. So they can't give you the support and the training that you need because they're the ones who built it. They've never been in your shoes, pushing your product where no one can hear you. They went from creating the product and then going from incubator to incubator to incubator, trying to raise money, raise money, raise money. How many of you out hear about that all the time? How many of you all hear about that every time? Nathan said every tech company he's ever worked for never trained us. Want to know why? Because most of them don't know how to use the technology. They just know how to build it. They just know how to build it. And then they raise money so they can sell. Why? Because they care more about the money they can make on the technology than the users that are using the technology. So that support, that help, they can't really give it. But us, we started off as an insurance company that just wanted to learn how to use technology to get more people to want to buy more insurance. And we picked up traits and tricks and gimmicks along the way. that allow for us to be able to migrate and put everything all together to not only be able to teach you how to use the technology, but how to thrive on the technology too as well. Because to do business today without technology, it's going to be impossible for you to actually thrive and get the life that you want. If y'all are understanding what I'm saying, press the number 5. So imagine spending money being committed to a platform that's not committed to you, that's not committed to your growth, that's not committed to your success, that could care less if you're winning using their platform. Could care less. Figure it out. We gave you our service. You got to figure out the rest. So what we decided to do, we said, man, we want to be different. We want to stand in the gap. And we want to be considered the entrepreneurial company, the entrepreneur's company. Because every single person that's a part of the executive team, that's a part of our main team, every single one of us were entrepreneurs. Every single one of us have picked up the phone and dialed for an appointment or closed a sale over the phone. Every single one of us had to build and learn technology on our own. Every single one of us had to be in your shoes. So we could have a conversation with you that can help you get over the edge, because we know how frustrating it is to say, okay, here goes a technology that can help my business, and then go into the back end and be like, oh my God, where do I, I know they said it's drag and drop. I'm just trying to figure out which one to drag and drop. It's drag and drop, okay, but I'm trying to find the drop. I'm just trying to figure out which one do I drag and drop, and where do I put this drag and drop that makes people want to come and purchase from me and have a happy experience. Do I sound like I'm telling you? Are y'all feeling what I'm saying? So as a consulting company, we said, we just don't want to consult and help businesses develop. We want to create technology and software that can help them thrive, and we want to train them on how to do it. So as a company, we got together. What matters more? Selling courses, trainings, and programs, or getting this technology into these people's hands and then training them on how to be amazing at doing it? You know what happens? It's a symbiotic relationship. You're winning on the technology, you trust us, and you stay forever. So it's in our vested interest to actually want to help you grow and build this. Why? Because the technology that we're curating for you all, we didn't get no big outside investors. We don't have $100 million company or an institution investing in this technology to just get it to everybody so we can sell it. No, we want it to be actually used, and people's lives are changed using the technology. That's what's most important. So it's not just about getting the technology, Lorenzo. This technology is going to change my business. No, it's about getting the technology with the proper support and the proper training that you can be able to utilize that technology for the benefit of your business as a tool. Adrian, no different than people say, I want to go to the bank and borrow money from the bank. Yeah, okay, you're going to borrow that money, but if you don't know how to grow it, to strategize, you're like, man, I got 50,000. Yeah, I do. What you going to do with it? Don't know yet, but I got it. And before you know it, we do more damage to our business. Now we owe the money and we didn't even make no money on it. Our goal is to say, okay, versus charging all this stuff, you have to have a technology. You have to have a hub. You have to have some type of system that your business is functioning on, whether it's with us or without us. You got to have it. So we're going to give you what you got to have and then train you on how to keep what you have. That's what's most important. So this is how committed we are to the development of those people, you all, that are going to be on our technology for growth long term. There are 3 things that your business needs Ignacio talked about it yesterday. First of all, you need an indestructible product. It's what good is it, or service? What good is it for you to have our software and technology if you still don't have a good product or service? You're wasting time and you're wasting money. That's why we put so much emphasis on a product first. Okay. The second thing that you absolutely need, you need a system hub. And a hub is the effective center of an activity. You need something that controls everything for you and works on behalf of you. Can I tell y'all something? Most of us think to go hire first. You don't need to hire first. You just need a system that can do it all for you first. It can do your emails. It can book your appointments. It can remind you on the appointments. It can send your products. It can get your products into the hands. It can remind your clients. It can take the traffic. It can keep the leads. It can keep your interested list. Now you got a system that does it all for you. Typically, back in the day, that was 5 people you had to hire to do all that. So it became more cost efficient. Not text list, not yet. Your tested list, TEST list. Ask someone, wait a minute, we got text too. Not yet. But email automation. Guess what, y'all? Once you set up your email automation and we teach you, guess what? It's going to send those emails out to your customers forever. Imagine not having to do the same thing over and over again. You actually can work on focusing on your business, not worrying about the mundane things. That's what technology can do. And the third thing you need is distribution strategy. You need to learn how to use social media to drive people to your system hub so that they can purchase your products. And there's a system and a formula to it. You just haven't learned it. And that's why we spend so much emphasis on the trainings. So as you guys can look below right here, this is how much we're committed to the development of all of the users that are using our technology. This is why it's very important that you guys get on board very soon. Let me tell you why. One, most of you got to experience our from scratch live 2-day intensive. It was purely product focused. Can anybody tell me why we chose product first? Why didn't we talk about the technology? Why didn't we talk about a system? Why did we choose product first? Why do we focus on product? Yes, that's right, Adrian. It's the most important part of your business. If you do not have an amazing product or amazing service, none of this matters because they ain't coming. So we got to make sure we focus on that. That's why we spend so much time. From that live 2-day event, it brings you to the demo that you all are in right now. It's about an hour. It brings you to the demo. From the demo, then we have, this is where we do our tech overview to show you the importance of technology. Then from the demo, we have the onboarding, tech and introduction. We give you tech introduction, which means we spend a little bit more time really introducing you to the back end and kind of walking you through the process so it's not overwhelming to you. Y'all got that? Let me see. Nathan said that he worked for a company. Got you. Nathan said that he worked for a company, multiple tech companies, and they didn't even do all this. Ain't that what you said, Nathan? From the tech introduction, then guess what we have, y'all? We have tech implementation. Charles, this is going to be the best part. This is actually when we take you step by step and you follow us step by step. 2 Saturdays a month on how to fully build out your entire back end. So y'all remember we talked about where do I drag and drop? Why do I drag and drop? How do I do it? Y'all, on these super Saturdays, twice a month, we actually go through the whole thing with you. The goal is for as you progress through these trainings, you never have to revert back. You just continue to get better so where you don't need us long term. Does that make sense? Our training. The next thing. Now, this is the most important thing, and this is what's coming up. I want y'all to put, write it down, write this date down, put it in your notes or whatever, however you can. September 5th. September 5th is the start. However you can write the note. September 5th is the start of our indestructible product launch. In it, we go a little bit more in detail about finding that perfect product. We talk about launching it. We talk about Facebook ads. We teach you the ad strategy. We teach you how to set up your blog. We teach you exactly step by step. It's technically a week. We teach 4 days, but there's implementation days in between. Here's why this is an extremely important date. Can anybody tell me what season is the season where most companies make the majority of their money? Christmas. It starts on Black Friday. And this is the piece of business that many of us don't know. The very best chance of actually growing and building your business is from event to event. It's a launch to a launch. So Black Friday, we teach and we train all of our clients to always launch products during a time when the market are all going to buy no matter what. Y'all got to understand, Black Friday is in November, September 5th. You got 2 months to really get your stuff together so that you can launch during Black Friday and be a part of some of that wave. Does that make sense? Y'all, from insurance to technology to products to hair cocoa butter to hair bonnets, all of that, it gets bought and sold during that holiday weekend. Bought and sold. When I was in the insurance industry, it was hard for us to make money during Christmas. But when I learned technology, I learned how to create a product. We made the most money ever during Christmas. So this is very important that we gear ourselves up for 60 days. So that gives us enough time, 60 days, to really lock in, to get all the game that we got to get and be prepared to go into the season ready for whatever you need to be ready for, okay? So that's why October 5th is important. If y'all ever talked about you needed help, y'all need to walk by, this is when it starts. So next Saturday is the tech implementation time. We only are training those who are on our technology. So you won't see us on Facebook and YouTube talking about this, okay? Next Saturday is the tech implementation. That's important because going into indestructible product launch, going into IPL, we're not going to be talking about technology as much. So we got to get all your technology and stuff done before September 5th. We got to get it done. So it's very important that we lock in. We got to get locked in because you're going to get a good head start. 60 days is all you need to really get the momentum that you need to do your first launch of your product. Okay. After October 5th, this is preparing you for Black Friday. January 2023, we have what's called the Accelerator Program. Sherry, we're dropping the calendar for all of the people that's on the platform September 5th, okay? January, only one time a year, we're going to have the Accelerator Program. The Accelerator Program is literally a 5-day-a-week for 4 to 6 month training with us and our team every day. Every morning, you get a training, you get exactly what you need to do for your business, and we move to the next step. Imagine being trained for 4 to 6 months every day with one of the top development companies in the world. Oh, that's tough. Jake, why are you spending so much time? Because If we help you get what you want, you will trust us with your technology needs. That's it. Help us build an indestructible tech company. We'll help you build an indestructible business. That sounds like a good plan to me. That sounds like a great plan to me. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Together forever. Yeah, okay. So, and then at the end of the year, guess what? In June, guess what we're gonna do, y'all? We're gonna celebrate and have us a whole conference that's gonna be like a family reunion with awards, celebration, and everything for all the work that you've done in order to position yourself to get to the next level. And then after you complete the accelerator, you should have all of the basic needs in training, all of the basic needs and trainings for you to be able to comfortably, as an owner, run your business without fear. Y'all, it does not take a lot of time in order for you to change your life and get all this new stuff under your mastery. So that's why we got to work with the time that we can, so we can be able to develop together. Let's build something indestructible together. Let's build something indestructible together. So this is the commitment flow that we have for your business. And the only thing that we're asking you is to be committed and get the technology. That's it. Get the technology and let's do something big together. Get the technology and let's do something big together. So if you've been listening, you watched this demo, you're ready for the next phase, which is the onboarding phase. If you're ready for that, you're ready to start preparing to get ready for Black Friday. You want to know what your offer is going to be. You need to know what you need to be. You need to get your stuff in gear, and you tired of being singing high. Okay? And if we have built enough trust with you to let you know that we got your back, and you know you're ready to move forward, let me see a 1. If you're not ready, don't let peer pressure do it. I just need to see the people that we know, like, yo, you know what? I got to get the technology anyway. I'm wasting money over here. Let me go ahead and figure this thing out. Okay, let me just do a reminder. And we'll go to the page and we'll work that thing out, okay? We'll go to the page and we'll walk y'all through as we go to make sure that y'all have no hiccups, okay? Now, for those who get the annual, again, for those who get the annual, you have what's called priority support. In the priority support, in that channel, you'll have access. You have access to all of the team. So when you ask a question, you got over 15 people that's on the team that's going to answer you faster. That's what's called priority. The reason why we're doing that for people that pay annual is because you're making a commitment that you're going to be with us for a year. I'm gonna get this tech for a year. My business is going to be here for a year. So we're committing that if you ask a question, as long as you ain't just asking a crazy question, we're going to answer the question for you faster. If you get monthly, we still have great customer support. You will just use our ticketing system and wait the 24 to 72 hours for a response. Either way, we love you to pieces, but we just want to let you know, for those that like a little bit premium priority support, those that do annual from the middle one and over will have that access to that priority channel, priority group, and things of that nature. I just want to let you know. And then for those who purchase, yearly, will have first access to VIP. That will have first access to VIP when we have our conference in the week of June 21st, the following year. What if I need to upgrade and on a yearly? We'll go back over the upgrade process. If Sister Victoria is still on here. So Charles, we'll go back over the upgrade process, okay? Here in a second. But I'm about to go to the page so that we all can kind of walk through it together, because I don't want anybody to feel like, you know what I mean? Because September 5th, we got to get this done. Remember, because next Saturday, we start Super Saturday next Saturday, and we want to get your basic techniques done and out the way. Those who wait a little bit later, we're still going to train them, because we do this every month. But we only do this, which is very important to prepare you for Black Friday. We only do that once a month. So the next time that we do this right here will be in October. Yeah, it's going to be in Dallas, Tracy. The conference is going to be in Dallas. So this training right here that's needed to prepare you for the Black Friday launch, we only do it once a month. And that's going to be, the next one's going to be in October. Y'all see how far that is? So even if you gotta wait, I get, you know, your situation, but look at the time, and the cost of time sometimes will cost us more than paying for technology to get on. Okay. So I'm going to go to the page. Sister Victoria, actually, can you go to the pricing page so that we can walk through the process to make sure everybody got what they need? And then she's going to also show Charles how to upgrade again in the backside so you can walk through and kind of see what it looks like back there so you can do your upgrade. Okay, so she's sharing that right now, and I'm going to do a couple of call outs for those that go ahead and do that now. So I want to make sure I give y'all some credit, but now it's time to go ahead and get on that technology so that we can start gearing you up for the launch of your life.
Okay, so this is the link that we just dropped in the chat. It's the pricing link, so I'll drop it again. So from this page, you guys would
Kareem.
From that page,
Welcome.
from the page that we, I'm sorry, go ahead, Jake.
Sorry, Sister Victoria, I'm going to be interrupting you here and there to just celebrate those that made the decision to go ahead and let's move forward. Kareem, welcome. Beverly, welcome. Go ahead, Sister Victoria, I'm sorry.
No problem. I dropped the link in the chat for the pricing. So this is, once you click on a link, this is the screen that you will actually see. You'll be able to see all three of those tiers. Once you sign up, if you desire to sign up, this is where you would make the selection for the annual in red. And then for the monthly, it will be the blue. So once you do that, it's going to start the process of gathering your information. So your name and then your email, and then it'll take you over to the billing details. Please close my door. And then from there, it's going to take you to a screen to where you're going to be able to log in. Now, for those of you who already purchased and you just need to upgrade, you are going to log into your regular BizCo account, and you're actually going to go to the dashboard that we overviewed earlier. So you're going to log in, you're going to see your builder, and then you're going to go to dashboard. Now, if you are someone, that has already purchased, your dashboard will look like this once you go to the billing section.
Second to the Victoria, I got to give a shout out because we got a priority. We have Adrian Cooper. You better be priority. You hear me? Adrian said we ain't playing no games. We ain't playing no games. Charles said he finna upgrade. So we got some people that's really serious about their business, Iggy and Sister Victoria. I'm sorry. I just like to celebrate.
So if you are someone like Charles that's looking to upgrade, this is what your actual back office will look like. I actually can log into mine. Hold on, y'all. I'll log into mine so you can see in real time what it will look like. But once you do log in, that is essentially what you will see. Yeah, I don't think that section will show anything too personal. So from the dashboard to the billing section, this is what you will end up seeing. So here is where you will change your plan. If you want to change the actual plan that you're on, you will click here where it says change plan, and then you will select the new plan, whether you're going down or up. This is where you're selecting the new plan. You hit select, and then it will automatically change the product the subscription plan that you're on. I ain't gonna click it, but it's an automated process. So once you collect, it will charge your card for the difference in the account. In the subscription packages.
And that's a big thing to note. It'll charge you for the difference. So you don't have to worry about paying it twice, that like she mentioned. And Sister Victoria, did you show them if they want to do annual, where to change the period?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So right here is the payment period. So if you're someone that's looking to go from monthly to annual, you will come here to where it says payment period, and then hit change period. The same thing. If you're going to annual, you will come up here to where it says annual. It shows you the actual amount that you're saving per month by going annual. Once you hit annual, you can change it by clicking here and then hit subscribe, and it will charge you the difference. So as you can see, this is monthly, right? This is the total that I will be paying. Once you go to annual, it literally changes the price. It tells you before you purchase how much it's going to charge your card for. And once you hit subscribe, it will then charge your card. So that's how you upgrade. The same thing for your email marketing. And then it tells you the last billing date and then your next billing date. One thing to note, that if you do not desire to have your card charged automatically, you need to unselect this. Renew subscription automatically. Make sure, and even if you cancel, and I want to say that this now, so I don't want nobody to say that they didn't know. If you cancel your subscription, you still need to click the button to unrenew automatically, because even though you cancel, it still will go through the process of charging your card, because it's set to renew automatically. So those are the features. That's how you change your plan, the first button, and this is how you change your subscription period, the second button. Was there anything else that you all needed me to walk through?
I give a shout out to Sheila. Sheila said, I'm not playing. Sheila said, I'm not playing. Y'all ain't finna leave me behind. I'm gonna get this technology and I'm about to learn it. I'm not finna be out here playing with y'all. That's what she said.
And that's all, y'all. That's the only two things that we needed to walk through on the end. And I think both Jake and Iggy has already said that next week is the first Super Saturday. Next Monday is the first onboarding. So if you're someone that just paid on, Charles, Sheila, and there was a couple other names that were mentioned, make sure that you do register to come to the onboarding meeting on Monday. The calendar will be updated probably within the next 5 to 10 minutes onto the site that you all will be able to go and register on. And from there, make sure that you come to the onboarding meeting.
I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody who has made a decision to come on board with us. Dr. Jake talked a lot about what we have coming moving forward. He and I were talking last night and this morning about how excited we are to teach inside of the indestructible product launch and really prepare you guys for Black Friday, because we know the potential that you guys can see during Black Friday if you guys are ready. So I just want to say congratulations, and I'm super, super, super excited to share more with you guys, to get more in depth with you guys, to learn more about your businesses and how I can help you grow them. So congratulations again, everybody.
Jewel says she already got the text. She about to upgrade to growth. Well, you better upgrade, then you better be in the spirit of upgrade. Okay. Are there any questions? Now this is the time for questions. Are there any questions that anyone has for us so that we can answer them in case we didn't get it for you during the demo? And no question is a dumb question, because most of us are new to technology, so it's very hard to know if there's a question or not. If you have a question, press the number 1, because we do want to make sure that we're answering whatever your questions are. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Was that Tanisha? Yeah, Tanisha had her hand up. Okay, I'm asking you to unmute.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I apologize for the beeping in the back. I'm driving a truck right now. But I wanted to ask, for the trainings, I am just now starting a company and I have 2 other people that will be working with the training with me. So when we're doing the Super Sundays, as soon as I pull over, I'm gonna go ahead and get my subscription. But when we do the training, can they be on the training too? So all three of us know how to work the training?
Yes. So everything that we teach, as long as they're staff for your company, right? So if we and we're always auditing. So we see some kind of funny business, we'll go more into detail. But our goal, because usually, just to be transparent, when companies hire us to come and actually consult for their company, we train not only the owner, but the entire staff. And just for an audit is $10,000. And for us to do what we do is like $100,000. Everybody can afford that. So that's why we created the technology in the training program, so that if you can do it for yourself, we'll give you as much value as we can to help you build your business, especially during this accelerator, this right here. We actually encourage that your staff go through the accelerator with you. So because if somebody's in marketing, you can't be repeating what you learned to marketing. They need to be on that day so they can be able to get the information that we're given, so that everybody is able to work and move collectively together. That's why if you got a team, you got a staff, you got something, and everyone is collectively together, that's why it's important that y'all start moving together now to be able to operate it, and they can be admins to your site. So if anything we'll do, we see something funny, we'll go to the back end, look and see if they admins, do a little verification. If it ain't true and you're lying, we'll probably end up booting you off the technology too. I'm not saying you, any person off the technology. So we just ask, like, let's keep this transparent. Let's work this thing together. Let's build an indestructible our companies together, make them indestructible. And we're gonna give you as much value as we can so that you can be able to win as big as you can win. Okay. So it's gonna be great.
Is the incubator and the accelerator program the same program? I got on this call a little late.
But it's okay. The incubator program and the accelerator program are 2 total different programs. None of our programs are the same. They all work differently, but they all work together at the same time, meaning you learn one piece at a time. So the first one is we make sure that you got a winning product, okay? The second one is make sure that you've implemented the technology correctly. The third one is now we're preparing you to launch your product and your service. Even if you've been in business for a decade, you still have to relaunch it, because most of us have never even known how to do it. And then the last one teaches you how to implement the system so that you can be able to grow your business, operate your business, understand what it takes to hire, fire, comp plans, how to pay somebody, pricing. That's when we get into that real business development. But you got to get the first piece first so that we can actually get to the other side, which is going to be much more in depth. Standards of operating procedures, understanding how to do compensation, understanding how to give equity, understanding how to hire, how to fire, like all this business, this is going to be exactly what that is. So that's why we got to get the other stuff out the way. And we want to give you as much game and as much value that we can to not only get you to stay on our technology, but you're winning on the technology.
I have one more question. With this, I can't think of the word right now, but you know how like an associate where we can help sell the technology too. I know that it has been said that you will have a program for that. Mm-hmm. I wanted to know, is that a separate pricing to be able to bring in others? How do we sign up to be able to do that also?
Yeah. So we got what's called the BizCo Warrior resellers
nice
program.
Nice name. Okay.
And it's the resellers program. It's no additional cost. There's no upgrade. You get it at the smallest one. And we're actually going to do a training. We're actually going to do a training every other Wednesday. We just didn't want to kind of overwhelm everybody. We wanted to kind of get everybody in the flow. But on every other Wednesday, we already have the dates. We do trainings for the reseller program to get people to start doing that. Now, here's the best part. We'll give 20% of whatever sale that you have for as long as they're on the platform.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Listen,
Yeah,
ain't nobody doing that. Everybody got like a time period. They got a cutoff. Y'all, we trying to build something together. Okay. Y'all see me?
I appreciate the fact
trying to do tech. We trying to do this tech thing. I want Charles to tell people, oh, that's my cousin. Like, it's my real cousin, you know, on my mom's side. Right. So that's why we say, let's build something together, because guess what? When y'all tell other business owners about our platform, that money will be paying your business. It can pay for your platform. It can give you money for marketing. It can help you for we want you to use the money that you make with us to help you fund your business. That's the key. And so that's why we say, you know, as long as they're on that platform, matter of fact, it's going to be so great, y'all, that we just going to tell y'all, we're going to give you the exact page is going to be built. Okay. The only thing that's going to happen, we're going to tell y'all to send them to the demo. How we have it set up, we do all the work. You just got to get them to us. And then when they pay, you get credited. It's as simple as that. No funny stuff, no funny business, but we want to make sure that money's hitting your pockets. Times is hard. Starting a business is even harder. So why not get paid to be on a platform and then use the money that we pay you to help you stabilize your business? That's the key.
Thank you for thinking about us, Cousin Jake.
Well,
that way we ain't got to go to Linktree, Spotify. Nope. We ain't got to do none of that. We just come to Cousin Jake.
That's right.
Much respect. Right.
That's right. Okay. Oh, hold on. Somebody told me something. We gotta. Evelyn. You better get on here, Evelyn, and join the BizCo family. Let's see. I think somebody else had a question. Terrence said, is an affiliate option available? Yes, affiliate option is available when selling the technology. 1,000%. 1,000%. So if you don't have a product, guess what? The reseller program is going to be perfect, because when we teach you the blog and we teach you traffic, and we teach you this, we teach you that, you can use our technology as your product. And then that buys you time to figure out what you want to do. Y'all, we got everything you need. If you ain't got a product, we got you. If you do got a product, we got you. If you got a product, we got you. Whatever it is, we got you. You just got to try, and we got you. As long as y'all got us, gotten you, getting us together. And then from that point, we got each other. So that's the piece that we want to make sure that you understand that you get. You don't have to have it figured out. So in the between time, you can help us help other people figure it out. And then that money that you make with us, that's enough money for you to figure out what you need to do to figure it out. And that's going to be great. So that's what we have for you. Any more questions?
Adrian, I believe, has her hand up, or you putting it down?
Yes, I did have my hand up. And I may have missed this because I got kicked off, because I put the question in the chat and then I got kicked off. But is the incubator program going to be good for services as well?
Okay, good question. Oh, I've been waiting on y'all to ask this question. Okay, so here's the thing. If anybody knows like insurance, y'all know that that's a service-based. It's like service-based business. Like that's the industry I come from. I come from service-based. So we actually teach you how to productize your service and how to make it all make sense. We call it the wheel. I'm gonna show you something really quick. Want to remove Iggy. Iggy, I'm only removing you for a second, okay? So this is how it works. So in the business that I grew up, Charles, pay attention. This is gonna be perfect for you, okay? So in the business of the industry I came in, it was, hey, I want to talk to you. Can you please buy a policy from me? And that was the relationship. It was nothing else. And I was hoping that I was going to get renewals in the insurance industry. So when I figured out how to build up a list of people that were my appointments, like I taught y'all, I said, man, there got to be a better way, because after they buy from me one time, that's it. And usually when you have a service-based business, it's usually a one-time thing unless you have some type of reoccurring service thing. So that's why we typically teach people, if the service that you provide doesn't have some type of reoccurring factor to it, we got to figure out how to get it reoccurring. That means people are coming back regularly, monthly, all the time, so you don't have to figure out where I'm going to find my next customer or client. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay, so what I did was I said, okay, I need to, for one, stop talking to a bunch of people that may not be good for my business anyway. So what we did, we created, well, this is a part of the system that we teach. This is why it's going to be important, okay? So what I did was I said, okay, I have a lot of knowledge in my business. And what's the one thing that anybody can do to immediately bring credibility? It immediately adds credibility to your business. Somebody said a book. That's right, a book, some type of research to prove that you know what you're saying. So I said, okay, I'm going to develop a book. Guess what that was, y'all? That was the Private Banking Blueprint. I'm going to develop a book. That was the Private Banking Blueprint. So guess what people did? For the first time ever, they paid me for my book. Oh no, it was We Are Sick, Surviving Financial Cancer. This was my first book. Y'all, look how itty bitty this thing was. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to try something. Look how itty bitty. Look how itty bitty this book was. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a small book. Y'all think y'all got to start big? No, listen. Look how many spaces that got. Boy, listen. I think this is a triple space. This ain't even double space. Tanisha, this ain't even double space. That's like triple space with big. Listen, I was just trying to get something out because I knew that if I can get my information in a book, somebody can purchase that. But if I'm just talking, guess what happens? They want to get it for free. So I'm like, yo, it's in a book. But in the book, guess what we do, y'all? We teach them at the end. Let me lower my thing again. Guess what we do at the end? And this is when I said, oh my goodness, I think I got something. So my book helped them figure out that they had a problem. So in the back of the book right here, I actually show them what to do next. When they read the book, now you schedule an appointment. That was kind of like my flow, right? So this is what happened. So by the time I got good, I had my book. And from my book, they got a program that I offered. And with the program, it can be group coaching. Let me be specific. Adrian, what is your service?
So I clearly don't have my indestructible product yet, but I started a consulting company with the focus in building sustainable capacity building sustainably in higher education, small businesses, and agriculture. And it's sort of a conglomeration of all of my experience.
You better go. You better go. You better, I don't even know what to say. You better conglomerate. I don't know how to spell conglomerate. You better talk heavy to us, okay? So watch this. So they're going to do a book. From the book, you have a program. Guess what? This book is on your BizcoBuilder. So when you sell that book, you're going to do an ebook. It costs you nothing. That's going to be on your BizcoBuilder. So when they purchase it, it go right to them and they get an email directly and you never have to do nothing. Am I talking already to you? So guess what happens? Then when they get the book, you can have another email that's going to go out automatically because our system can do that for you. That's going to tell them to register for the next phase. Ain't that what y'all got? Didn't y'all get emails? Oh, so we teaching and preaching at the same time? Oh, that must be good. So y'all got a whole bunch of emails that say, y'all come on to the next phase. Come see what's going on. That brought you to your program. What's the program? A group. You're going to have a group coaching. You can have group coaching. Or you can have a small e-learning program. Remember, the only thing wrong about an e-learning program is if you don't have another step for them. If you're just in the game of just selling courses, you want to be result driven. Okay. So from here, guess what you can do? Guess what you got? You got paid. You got paid again. You didn't spend one-on-one time with them yet, Adrian. You got paid twice. Why? Because you are the prize, and the people that are worthy, they got to work to get to you. You make money along the way. Okay. So from the next phase, they say, oh, I like Adrian. So what's next? Now you can schedule a one-on-one appointment. If you need me to do your audits and actually do stuff for you. Guess what happened, Adrian? You got paid again, didn't you? You got paid again. Oh my goodness. Guess what? The group coaching session, you can do that through BizCo to set that up. Oh, your one-on-one appointment, you can set up the book. That's BizCo too. And guess what's happening the whole time? They getting emails and automation because you set that up in BizCo. So the next thing you say, oh, I got a one-on-one appointment. What's next? Then they're going to join your community. Or you're going to get them as a retainer before you overcommit. You made money the entire time. See, when I learned this wheel, Charles, Adrian, Sherry, it changed my life because I went from being transactional as a consultant. When I started in insurance, it was the same way. And even as a consultant, what happens, Sherry? What happens, Adrian? You help them, they give you money, and then they go on and don't come back.
Right.
And now I'm like, wait a minute, didn't I help you? You know, and you ain't got nothing else you want to fix? Are you good? you want to do no more? Okay, you know what? I was a little high. I was at $150 an hour. I tell you what, I do it for you for $50 an hour. You know what? 25 if you want me. Just you tell me right now. I do $25 an hour, and then guess what? Now you start compromising your value because you didn't have the BizCo system. See, the BizCo system teaches you how never to compromise your value. You just give pieces of your value in pieces until they can afford your services. Y'all, we doing that right now. One day, y'all are going to have a big enough business where you hire our consulting company and you can afford it. So what do? We give you pieces of us until you're made whole enough to be able to work with us. It's a system to the madness now. Yeah, I can do this wheel for any business. My groomsman was cutting my hair from 1 hour appointments because I went twice a week. He took his business from being 23, it was like 80-something, $90,000 to almost $180,000 just implementing a little of the stuff from this flywheel. So guess what happened? Now you got the community. Now they purchase from you. Y'all, I did the same thing with insurance. We do the same thing with technology. We do the same thing over and over again. But guess what? Over the time, when you realize it is a system, and once you learn the system, it's easy to use the technology because now you know how the technology works with the system because you had an amazing product. And don't forget, during this time, Adrian, you do consulting for business. So you can put them on BizCo and get paid 20% every month moving forward. Some of y'all gonna get so good on BizCo, you're gonna become a consultant using BizCo and consult people to use BizCo and have a whole business do it just from what we teach you. So many different things, so many different ways that you can be able to skin that cat. But you got to be able to see it. Have y'all not noticed? Oracle has a bunch of resellers and consulting companies from someone else's technology. There are $1 billion consulting companies that consult people and help them use another person's technology, and they make the money in between. Oh, there's plenty of opportunity and room in the end. You want to coach, you want to be a consultant, you want to do business, learn all of our business strategies, consult people on why they need our technology, and go to the moon with it. We trying to build an indestructible company together. You help us help you, help us help you, we together. Does that make sense? So that wheel right there is a prime example. Oh, I forgot to tell you this. We charge for booking. So not only did you charge for the appointment, but you charge for the booking. So if they bailed on you, guess what? They didn't waste no time because you got paid. Oh, BizCo do that too. It collects payments on behalf of you. Whether it's reoccurring or one at a time. So that's why it's important for you to understand that part. But we get all of that, and we got to do it in phases that make sense. So not only do you get the how to, but you get why we do what we do. So you don't ever have to depend on us again because we taught you how to fish. You know why we fish the way that we do, and you're efficient at doing it for the rest of your life. That's the key, okay? So I hope that answers your question. I just be getting excited, so. Tanisha, welcome. Tanisha, you better welcome yourself to BizCo, okay? You better come on. So that's the element, that's the thing to be able to help you do that. Are there any more questions that we have? There's no such thing as a bad question unless I taught you, I trained you, and you just choosing not to listen. Right now, y'all are all in good hands, like State Farm. And I'm Jake, but I'm not from State Farm. Charles, I know you wanted to say it. I know you wanted to. That's why you scratched your head when I said it. You had a joke in you. You had a joke. Lorenzo, I'm not from State Farm, Lorenzo. Okay. So again, for those that didn't move forward, no rush, but October 5th is a prime position for you to start putting your stuff together so we can be able to get you
September 5th.
September 5th. I'm sorry. September 5th is coming up. So let me tell you what's coming up. Next Monday is the onboarding. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Next Saturday is the Super Saturday, Tech Saturday. That is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Each of these programs, you should never have to do them more than twice. So once you get through it, you go through it once or twice and you got it, you should be moving on to the next step. So if you hit everything right, the best way that you can, you should be done with each of the programs, you know, at least within a year, year and a half, unless you missed the accelerator and got kicked out. Because everybody won't make it to the end with the accelerator. Okay. Other than that, y'all, that's all we got. And that's just what it is. But I don't post yet. Oh, you don't post on social media yet? Perfect. That what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Somebody asked for my IG and I had to look it up. I gave it to him and then I realized that I have 0 posts.
Well, guess what? The best way to start is from 0, because that means you had no bad habits. You don't have no bad habits. And how Ignacio teaches us, we actually don't depend on posting on social media. We just use that to fill it up. And when Ignacio teaches y'all ads and how to do a shoestring budget on $5 a day to get real crazy traffic to your, listen, don't worry about it, y'all. Y'all dealing with the best. The best is yet to come. All right. Other than that, y'all, we got one more a little bit later. I got to do an audit for one of the companies that we have been working with. And then if anything ever gets too overwhelming for y'all, we do have the option where we can build your site for you. And there is a payment plan for that option if you ever get too overwhelmed. What we like to say is try it first and try to learn it so that you can be able to never have to really depend on people to get stuff done if you can't reach the people that you hire. So that's one of the biggest things to do. And remember, let's build something indestructible together, okay? We will talk to y'all later. Some of y'all I will be seeing y'all Monday. Some of y'all will be seeing y'all Monday. We communicate through email, so please know that. And then for those that are a part of the annual gang, you'll get information faster through priority. So if we're delivering anything or we got something coming up, priority will always know first. I really don't like calling it priority because it makes other people feel like they're not priority. So we're gonna figure out a nice, cool word to say.
Yeah, and those of you who did get the yearly plan, over the next couple of days, watch your email because I will be sending you a link so you can get inside of that till we have a better phrase, priority portal. Just signed up. Who's that?
Jay, you better. Y'all playing with me. Yeah, this Monday. What this
Yeah,
Monday?
this
Yeah,
Monday. Yeah,
this Monday.
for sure. Even if that wasn't necessarily like what was on the schedule, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it this Monday so we can make sure everybody is on board. That's just coming on board now.
Oh, and let me tell y'all something. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Just let us know when you do.
Both Charles, this Monday and Labor Day Monday.
Just let us know. If y'all feel overwhelmed, just let us know when you do so that we can kind of help you get through why you feel overwhelmed. Because when we're teaching and we're training, the only way we can make sure that y'all are getting it if y'all are giving us feedback. We got thick skin. So if y'all like, okay, Jake, I'm overwhelmed. Y'all may be moving a little bit fast. That lets us know, okay, maybe the 2-day needs to be a 3-day or a 4-day, and the 4-day needs to be a week. And this needs to be it. We don't mind lengthening times. We just want to help y'all get to y'all's result faster. So if we moving too fast, just let us know, and then we'll try to find a way to compromise because we want y'all to have the best experience with us and using our technology. Cool?
Cool.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all Monday. For some of you else, we'll probably see y'all on the next demo because you want to see it one more time before you make the decision. And for others that are already on the platform, got to upgrade, going to do whatever upgrade you need to do. And then we'll see y'all later. Peace.